Hi friends, I am working on an automated system to grow microgreens, and here is the reason. I want to be able to have a microgreen smoothie every day. This smoothie here has about this much microgreens in it, which is roughly 100 grams. And I'm trying to build a system that will produce at least 100 grams a day so I can enjoy a smoothie every day. This is a microgreen banana, pear, walnut, oats, and sunflower and broccoli smoothie. And I really enjoy these. I think this is very healthy. So that's why I'm building an automated system. I'm going to start out by adding calcium nitrate. There's 8 grams of calcium nitrate, and that's roughly half of the recommended amount for full strength nutrient solution for tomatoes. And that's 8 grams of calcium nitrate in 4 gallons of water. And here's 8 grams of NPK fertilizer 41838 plus 4 grams of magnesium sulfate in 4 gallons of water, and that makes up the nutrient solution for the entire grow. I have my trays clamped down. You'll see they're under these cleats here. And up here I've got this irrigation tubing, and that's just holding it down right here. And the reason is when the flood occurs, then the trays float if you don't have them clamped down. 200 grams of sunflower seed. That goes straight in the tray. That's it. No soil, no medium, no substrate. The broccoli seeds are smaller, so I put a piece of paper towel in there to keep them from getting flushed out of the tray. And I'll just spray it down a little bit. Okay, I've got 50 grams of broccoli seed. Okay, let's spray it down, make sure everything's really wet. Get the sunflowers too. They're going to get soaked in the flood cycle coming right up. So now I'm hitting the reset button to start the timer, and that will start the flood. The pump is now running. Here it is. You can see that's running, and everything here is going to be floating in about a minute. That's pretty much what it takes to get things started. Now I could, at this point, I could close the lid. I'd have to turn the lights into automatic mode, but I could close the lid and walk away for 10 days and come back, and this should be ready to harvest. That's assuming that my program does what I think it's supposed to do. Because this is still a trial, I'm going to come back and log what happens here on a day-to-day basis. One thing I forgot to add is going to check the pH. This one, the nutrient solution is 6.7, so I'm going to bring that down. My target is 5.5. So I added 2 teaspoons of pH down, and I will put it in the nutrient solution. And I usually wait about an hour before I test it again to let it stabilize. Hopefully that's 5.5. If not, I'll adjust some more. So here's what it looks like after the flood. The seeds have moved around a bit and bunched up a little bit, but I don't really see that as a problem when you look at the harvest. So for now, I'm just going to accept that that happens. And once again, at this point, I can turn the light to automatic, and I could walk away, come back 10 days later, and it should be ready. But I will be logging this along the way. So it's about 2 hours later, still on day 0, May 16, and pH is still at 6.5. I want to get it down to about 5.5, and the reason is throughout the grow, throughout the 10 days, generally the pH goes up and up, little by little. So if I start it low, I may not have to adjust it again until the end of the grow. So I'm going to try to drop this again. I may just do 1 teaspoon of pH down. I don't want to push it too hard. Total dissolved solids is 680, and my water is about 170. So the nutrients are about 510 total. It's an hour later, 6.1. I'm going to add another teaspoon. One thing I don't want to do is overshoot. Well, I did overshoot. It's 5.2. I'm going to leave it at that, and it's May 16, day 0, and starting out pH of 5.2. Good morning. It is Friday, May 17, day 1. Not really a lot to see today. Some of the broccoli is breaking out of its hulls and starting to form tails, sprouting. But that's normal for day 1 at a pH of 5.6. And that is day 1. Still day 1, just wanted to show the water level. Good morning. It is May 18, day 2. Radicals starting to emerge. Lots of activity over here. pH at 6.2. And here is the water level on day 2. It is May 19. Oops. Day 3, about a third of the way. Root ends are really starting to come out. Broccoli is doing fine. And 6.4, And there's the height of the water. It is May 20, day 4. Seeds are starting to push themselves up off the ground. Broccoli seem to be doing quite well. pH is 6.5, and here's the water level. It is May 21, day 5. There's a look at the sunflowers. Some of them are standing up. That's the highest point. This part over here is not as developed as this part right here. Broccoli. Looking very good, I would say. The pH is 6.7. The water level is here. Normally on day 5 I would be starting a second box to keep a continuous harvest. But in that case I would come in and lower the pH back down to 6 or maybe just below 6. I'm going to let this continue because I have not changed anything since day 0, and I want to see what happens with no human intervention. It is May 22, day 6. The light was on yesterday. pH is 6.5, and the water level is here. It is May 23, day 7. Sunflowers are starting to pop up. Broccoli seem pretty happy. pH 6.6. And here's the water level. May 24, day 7. Sunflowers are kind of patchy. I'm thinking that the fan during the germination phase is too much for them, so I'm going to turn it off during the germination phase. Broccoli are great. This is only day 7. Some of the sunflowers are ready to harvest. 6.7 pH. Here is the water level. It's about halfway down the pail. It is May 25, day 9. Could be harvest day. I'm gonna let them go another day. Looking pretty good. pH 6.7. Water level less than half.